the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Glad to have you with us from SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, home to the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Old Dominion's offense will get the first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches know.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. And the Monarchs want to move quickly. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So Georgia Southern's offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
To throw, it's Hill. He's got him. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Eagles will have it 1st and 10. The give from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. That's caught. It's Cano. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Fires to the right. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Buying some time. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Back to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out.
Georgia Southern, 7, Old Dominion, 0.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The run from the shotgun. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Monarchs are in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Gets the back moving. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. They're working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. And the Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Give to the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Guys, let's look at the big picture for Georgia Southern. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Under fire. Caught.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Back to pass. It's Green. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
At the 8-yard line.
New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. 4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. From the gun, looking for a man. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Monarchs want to pick up the tempo.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game.
Breaks into the open. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. And the Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And down he goes back at the 3. The Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Pulls it in. It's Ware. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. First play of the period, 1st down here. From the gun, running back gets to give. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I hate being that guy to say just take a dive, don't take a hit. But when the play is going absolutely nowhere, you might think about it.
First, do no harm, right? And you've already been harmed, so just don't make it worse.
Don't take those big shots unless you know it's for an important situation, goal line, 3rd down, touchdown.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Looking downfield, it's Hill. Got it! Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of down. Touchdown, Eagles! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way, but dude.
Turning it on! Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
To the air on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds us back in the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Monarchs want to crank the tempo.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Handoff from the gun. Can't get him to the ground. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
To the air on 1st down. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
The 9-yard line brings up second and goal.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. Good right down the boulevard. Are forced to settle for 3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it's a final now, and one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Louisville rolled to victory, and how about that Cardinals quarterback? Remember, this is a program that produced Lamar Jackson, so to gush about a play caller there, that's saying something. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Got it in the middle. It's Williams.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Dropping back, it's Green. Firing to the right, complete. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. New set of downs after the completion. Rides to back and leaves it. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Eagles! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. How about that running back lumbering his way and getting into the end zone?
Way to find the end zone. You might not necessarily be known for long runs and your fast speed, but all you got to do is get it done. Have the agility, have the awareness, score the touchdown.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Monarchs will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in at the 40. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Hill. They're setting up the screen. There he goes. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Now adjusting. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes. They do it with...
He'll take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
We got a timeout here. first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, Old Dominion.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They'll go to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The Monarchs will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Complete in the middle. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And for the 2nd time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal, this one a 41-yarder. It is perfect.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Monarchs will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Leaves it with the back. And some room to work. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. The Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Bringing the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. A little screen to the running back. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it down at the 34. And the Monarchs are rolling down the field.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Turns on the jet, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, ODU!
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And after making the extra point, they're down 24-13. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Fresno State is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Bulldog Stadium, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 10 to Hawaii. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Georgia Southern, 31. Old Dominion, 13.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Working the middle, it's complete. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
And I love that the QB understood, I'm going to put some stank on this. I'm going to throw it as hard as I can quickly, right when he's breaking out of that curl. Nice job getting it to him quick so he could get a first down.
They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Monarchs in the hurry up. Wants to go up top. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Old Dominion. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And he puts through the extra point. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Let's go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to pass. It's Green. Pocket breaking down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Lets it fly. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in, makes the catch down the right side. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. And the Monarchs racing to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Monarchs have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
3rd and goal, the offense still trying to run the football here. And how about the individual effort up front by this defender? Getting penetration, now setting up 4th down.
I'll try to power it in. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Hill. Just a short pass to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his man. It's Ware. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Now the play fake. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. We've reached the end of the period. Georgia Southern is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Wants to return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David, getting stopped on 4th and intercepted for the 11th time this season. Down to the 48-yard line as he takes it away and takes it back to set up his offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's the handoff. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. And the Monarchs moving quickly to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught, it's Myers. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Monarchs are on the move.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
Yeah, and you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock, give them the underneath stuff. And again, when they drive the football down the field, I just can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man on the outside. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. Floats it out in space. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to the ground with the running back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Absolutely perfect. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back in the 13. And the Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Skips away from pressure. Uncorks one to the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
Blasted as he lets it go. Finds space on the right. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They've already gone for it a couple of times on fourth down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a third. Here's a heat. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, and they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Back swinging for the goal line. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Using his feet. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on short. Looking to throw, it's Green. Using his legs to buy some time. Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? When we moved the football down the field, we had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Off play action on first down. Complete. Turning it on. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a space. Oh, they're after him. He's got it. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. A two-tier job for this offense. First, get the touchdown, then the 2 to try to pull even here in the fourth quarter. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Monarchs trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the 2-point conversion?
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Hill. Flushed out of the pocket. Quickly to the tight end. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete to the left. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The handoff. Keep working on that clock.
Yeah, and not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The The clock is my friend with the lead. Late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute, I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Rolling right and going deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab on the left.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your back, let him go to work, and he comes up with a huge play.
It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Myers. Touchdown, ODU. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wants a big play here late. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold on.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Green. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
This late in the game, 4th quarter, go time, we got to make plays. We got to go to those things that really, really work well. We can't waste too many more downs. I know it's 3rd down coming up, but we got to put this thing in full throttle.
He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Cano. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Got to find a completion on this one. Here's a throw downfield late. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about